In the last episode, we built a branch line from our new super hub down at Paignton all the way up here to Middlewich via the towns of Loddon and Shepshed. The line's looking really good, however, there is something missing that I can't quite put my finger on. Oh yeah, trains. We should probably do something about that, right? Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to From Steam to Electricity here on Transport Fever 2. I'm here at Shepshed, one of the intermediate stations on our brand new branch line that snakes its way up the hill here from Paignton, through Loddon, then Shepshed, and up here to Middlewich. Today we're going to connect everything up properly and actually get passengers and freight, I guess, running up here to these towns, and maybe even connecting up some of these industries here along the way as well. Because looking at it, I thought for a minute there that was a stone quarry, although there is a stone quarry there. And if I could get that up to here, oh, that could be big. That could be very big indeed. Yeah, that would be huge. Alright, leave that one with me for a second. Let's focus on trains first. Passenger train especially, because I think that's the one that's going to do us very nicely indeed. I haven't seen a single passenger train come through here, by the way, since I watched the whole thing being tested. So I'm wondering where they are. I'm just going to try and find one. Are you a passenger? Yeah, you're a passenger train. And you're a passenger train. Excellent. That was Master Trams there as well, doing his thing. I don't think... Yeah, nothing here. You're a freight train. You might have noticed as well, actually, I can't remember if I did this on camera or not, but I've got double heading now up here because these trains were struggling to get up this hill. Whereas now, they're not, which is encouraging. That's carrying oil sand, which is also encouraging. And yeah, where are my other passenger trains? They're around here somewhere. There's one. Where's... Oh, you're leaving Stone Market now. Alrighty. They're doing their thing. That's the main thing. They are actually working. Awesome. Let's get some more added then. Whoops. Flew past Paignton then. So we're going to connect Paignton up to Middlewich via Loddon and Shepshed. So we're going to start at Paignton. I might as well set up the platforms now. It's going to be these two here, which are 17 and 18. There we are. And then from here you're going to come up and around over here to Loddon, and then Shepshed, and then Middlewich. And I'm not quite sure why you're complaining, but I'm getting a little bit anxious now at the fact that you're complaining. Why can't you connect? Is it because... Yeah, there's no way for you to actually cross over onto that line, is there? I've done that incredibly badly. That's an easy fix. Let me just set this up as well. 1 and 2. But let me just check that is correct first before I commit to that. Nope, see, this is why we check these things, because that is not track number 1, that is track number 3 for some reason. Slightly irritating. It's actually the same over here. So it's Shepshed coming down track 1, coming back track 2, and I'm going to guess it's the same thing at Loddon. Nope, it's not the same thing at Loddon. Where's Loddon? Loddon here. So you are track 2 coming this way, and then on the way back you are track 1. You're that one. Shepshed to Middlewich. Why have you got a problem? This should all be fine. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, did I accidentally select? Yes, I did. I accidentally selected track 1 as well. Okay. We'll colour you now and we'll name you now. So you are Pax Painton to Middlewich. Yep, spelled that correctly. And then, yeah, down here, what I need to do, and it's this side. Why is that a signal? Why did I put that a signal there? I have no idea. I actually have no idea what's going on with this. This, and this can all be removed. That's carriage sidings here, so that's fine. I think that one's a carriage siding there as well, which is why it exists like that, which I guess is fine as well. What I'm going to do here is rebuild it as one of these. Make it as long as I can. What speed are you? 42. I think 40 is going to be fine for this. And then you're going to be a double slip. And that's now fixed that. Excellent. And then over here, what I'm going to do is place one-way auto sig. Yep, fine. And then this one. Actually, I'm just going to place you next to it. Put the gantry in first. Might as well have it span all 6 tracks again. And then you... Money, please. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I don't know what's going to go on with these sidings now. I guess they're just going to have stuff dumped in them. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Have we got a loan taken out at the moment? Yeah, $1 million. That should get paid off. Let's do that now. Alright, pause while we've got money. Just as train 68 arrives into Paynton here. What we don't have anywhere around here is a depot right now, so I'm going to have to go all the way up to Toaster to buy my trains for this. What I want is, I guess, just one of these. I think we only need 2. In fact, that would do it. And then for this, we could go for the cheaper variant again, the smaller one. I'm fine with that as well. And then if we come down here, we'll just do a 3rd brake front and then a 3rd. And then, oh, they're quite expensive actually. So if I do a 3rd brake front and then a 3rd brake rear, I think I might go with that type. And then can I afford 2? Not quite. Need a bit more money for that. Come on, go up, don't go down. Go up, don't go down. Boom. Right. So you are going to be on Paynton to Middlewich. There. Something very, very important actually that I've forgotten to do. First of all, I'm going to make this push-pull. The second thing I'm going to do is actually connect the towns up, because I didn't do that. That's a bit dumb, isn't it? Not like me to forget to do something important like that. Do need money, mind, before I can do anything else. I'm going to put the bus stop this side. I'm going to slow down time for this, because I don't want to completely lose everything. I think, yeah, for this we're just going to have a big circle. And then one there. That should cover everything. So you are going to be that, that, and that. Make you nice and blue. Pax Loddon. I might as well add the vehicles as I'm going on this one. Let's put the depot over That's a cool place for it, I would say. So you need to be... Well, we could start small and go bigger if needed. We could go with the steam ones, actually. I'll get you a couple of those. Pax Loddon. So if I choose you now and do this. Painton, Gateshead. Nice. Loddon Steel Mill. Are you connected to that? You're not. Ah, well. Next time. Right, this one. This is an interesting one, actually. I guess for this we could just go with a bus stop. Opposite. And then do a circle of the town. So, one thing I need to do is... Will that fit? Yes. Look at that. That's very satisfying, actually. Let's do something like this, and then we're just going to bring you across. Let's bring you further out first. If I could just bring you in like that. That's pretty cool. And then you're going to come in like this. And yeah, you get the idea for the other roads. If I was to then build this directly opposite that, like that. Stop number 2. This could be more of an out and back one, I suppose. So we'll build you there. And then this one, for now, can go up here. We'll see how that looks. This can go there. There, 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 and there. And then this can be like that. Pax. What are we? Shepshed. Oops. Can't spell. Shepshed. Again, do we just go with the steam buses for this one? What are you? You're faster, actually, but I don't think you're worth it. You got a much lower capacity. They're almost like cars, those ones. Right, now choose you. Anything? Gateshead, Loddon, Painton. Good. They're starting to do their thing. And then Middlewich. This one's going to be even easier, I would say. First of all, join that one to there. Join that one to there. I think we can get away with just 2 stops for this. One outside the station. And then one over here. Sure. Oh, that fits there as well. That's very nice. That to that. Dark blue. Pax. Middlewich. And then let's get you going. This one I think we will go with the little one, because I can't imagine it's going to be that busy up here. For passengers at least. Destinations. Gateshead, Loddon, Loddon Steel Mill, Painton, Shepshed. Awesome. Maybe one day it'll say like toaster and things like that too. What's the frequency of this line? 15 minutes. So we could do with a 3rd train. I should bring it down to, yeah, 10. You're doing exactly what I thought you would. Cool. Industry. I think that's the next thing. Sort of priority. So we've got... Where's it gone? I could have sworn there was a fuel refinery up here. No? Maybe not. What I was going to do was bring oil sand down here to Middlewich. And then bring sand back to Painton. Do we have the... We don't have the hopper train come down here. The hopper train, does that terminate over here? Yeah. So I think we'll extend the hopper train to Painton. And then we'll have a dedicated hopper train from here, from Painton, that will come up the hill to here. And what it'll do on the way back, potentially, is it'll pick up iron ore and coal, I was going to say. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know about that, actually. We do need to bring food up into the hills here, though. Do we bring food? Gateshead. Gateshead needs food now. So if we weren't bringing food before, we are going to bring food now. So at Toaster, you now load food. And then at Blackburn, doesn't need food, but Gateshead does. So you're now going to unload food. And that means you're going to be carrying food all the way to Paynton, where at Paynton you are also going to unload. Do I just extend this line? The temptation is yes. So where's Paynton? So after Paynton, you will extend up to Middlewich, where you'll be carrying machines and food and goods, because Loddon needs goods. Maybe we just do that, but then we've got to buy more trains, because that's going to be ridiculous. The main thing is, at least at... no, if we extend it, we won't have to do that. I think the first thing we need to do over here is get fuel and food delivered. Where's food accepted? Oh, it's literally one building. I guess you connect to that building, right? Yes, you do. So let's just get that set up at least. So there to there, you're going to be food. Gateshead, and then the colour is it that one? Yeah, I'm going to recolor these ones as well, I think, to the same one, which is that one. There's a lot of food lines. There we go. Food Gateshead, and then you're going to do this, and here you're going to do this. And I guess I'm just going to do the same thing as before, where you're picking up food and you're dropping off, let's say, waste. And then here you're dropping off food and you're picking up waste. Check this one again. Yeah. And then we'll just get one truck out on that line for now. There should be stuff coming in. I guess we'll just go with one of these. We'll get some money coming in again. Any second now. I don't think the new passenger line is going to be costing us this much money. Something else is amiss. Come on. Come on. I hate waiting for money in this game. There we go. Food. Gateshead. We could get fuel over here at some point as well. Fuel's less of a priority. First of all, it's connected to that one anyway, so that's fine, or at least it should be. Yes, it is. And second of all... God, that's a good lot of stuff waiting to go back up the hill there. Nice. Second of all, it is... not set up yet at this end anyway, so there's no point, because once we get the fuel picked up here, that'll then come down this way to Paynton and Gateshead, and we do technically have this one producing fuel as well, which actually that could work already. You're getting delivered, right? Yeah, we just don't yet have... maybe we will do that then. So when you pick up from Gateshead Halt, you are picking up fuel. So why don't we just do that now? And then it is technically set up. So you are... we'll sort that out in a second. You are FU. Not literally, of course. Is it that colour? Nope. I think it's actually that one. Maybe the one next to it. That one. It's hard to tell. Yeah, we'll say it's that one. Whatever. And here you are picking up fuel. And again, I'm just going to say you're dropping off waste. I don't even know if you can pick up waste. But you let's just pretend you can. And we're going to do that. Cool. And again, we'll just get a solitary truck out for now. One of you. So you will be able to. And there we go. So I don't think this is yet going to have anything, which is fine. Excuse me. Hay fever. It hits you like a brick. So if I show you now, suppliers. So right now it's still only tools and machines. Do we have food getting dropped off at Toaster? That's the big question. We need the van train from Holt Whistle. So at Toaster, do you drop off food? No. Now you do. Because over here at Holt Whistle, I believe you do pick up food, do you not? Yes. So now you drop it off at Toaster, the other one should be able to pick it up, and hopefully Gateshead now will say... Well, it's saying fuel. It's not yet saying food. That's fine. That should trickle through. Main thing is, look, we have actually got fuel here now. That's encouraging. What else is on the priority list? Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. I did link up this Toaster Forest now to Toaster Interchange. I was meant to mention that in the last episode and I completely forgot. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Trying to get all this road traffic here across. This will be worthy of a rethink, I think, at some stage. These trains here still need upgrading to... Although you're doing very well, carrying lots of good stuff. You're carrying basically nothing. That'll change. We'll get food up here. I'm sure of it. It's still not saying it yet. It'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. I'll just check again the van train here. At Toaster, you are picking up food. Ah, which direction, Toaster? Oh, it is the right direction, Toaster. And then down to Gateshead. Maybe it was the wrong direction, Gateshead. I don't know, because you terminated Gateshead. So you weren't even dropping off food. Well, that would be a big part of it then, wouldn't it? Oh, that's still not... It's one thing I'm not a fan of is reconfiguring lines once I've already done them, because I spend so long trying to get it right the first time. So you are now unloading food, and up here at Toaster you are loading food. What about this version of Toaster? Yeah, this one you don't need to load food. I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point, but right now you don't need to. Yeah, it takes so long to get these sorted the first time around and get my head wrapped around it and stuff, and then I have to redo them. And it just makes it a little bit confusing sometimes. Are there any food places along here anywhere? No. So we do have to rely on that train to do its job. Which is fine. Not the end of the world. Yeah. Alrighty. Next on the agenda. I want to try this. The waste facility. So we need to extend the flatbed train this way anyway. So I just want to experiment and see if we can actually generate enough waste. Also, this is encouraging. I think it's because the trains are nowhere near here yet. The first one is... Oh, you are travelling to Loddon now. So we're getting there. Take it there's no passengers here waiting to go... Oh no, there are. Yeah, there are. So if I zoom in here now, they should be... Yeah, over here. Oh, sweet. Well, that's cool to see. I like that. We do need some more trains in here, of course. Paynton. So I'll keep distracting myself. I'm really, really good at that. Excuse me. Loddon is now on here. Middlewich is on here. Shepshed is on here. Nice. And Loddon Steel Mill, which is the one we're connected to directly here. So that was the temptation, was to connect, get oil and... I keep saying oil. I said that in the last episode as well. Coal and iron ore up here and turned into steel. We've got an iron ore mine there. Do we have a coal mine nearby? I mean, there is that one, which I could truck in, but I'd rather not. But I might have to. And then we can actually get steel coming back from here as well, which would be nice. And then there is a tools factory here, which we could connect up to Shepshed. And this. I think that's the candidate. I think that is the candidate, is we extend the flat train. The flat wagon train here. Which means we will need to buy another one. Because I don't think we can afford to build new trains for a new line. But we might have to. So I feel like this is going to be a main line. Although you are on the... No, you aren't. You are on the other one. So we are going to have to redirect you in to these platforms here. These 6. So let's do that now before I forget. Because I believe you can still... Yeah, you can still reverse here. So at Paynton... right now, you're going to come in on, let's say, track 4 with 5 and 6 as your alternates, and we're going to remove that. So you are technically ready to go. We've got a lot of tools here waiting to go back as well, which is encouraging. Do we have tools needed? Any of these? No, we don't. No, we don't. And no, we don't. But we do need the food and the machines and goods and construction materials. So construction materials are going to be brought up here as well, which is awesome. Can I do something to stop this from going? Because I really don't want this one to shut down. We need to bring the slag, or need to get the slag back, I suppose is the better way of saying it. Let's experiment. Let's experiment and just see what happens. So I want to build a truck station here with, I think just one actually is going to be fine. For now at least. Let's build it 20 long just for safety. That's not the right place to build it if I do need to add more to it. Let's build it there. As for this, we could build it this side, but I think it's going to be better off this side. Something like this. But then I need room to build stuff attached to it as well. So maybe like this. We'll get the other stuff here connected up at some stage, he says, thinking now's probably actually the best time to do it otherwise. Although construction materials can just be delivered and then the waste can just be picked up. So yeah, I don't think I actually need to worry about that side of things. Well, now I'm wishing I built this a little bit further down again. God, I've got to make my mind up on these things and then just stick to it. Maybe if I build it there. There. So you now connected to all of those buildings that are producing waste. Because you're going to be bringing waste from here up to here. So we're going to do that now. We're going to get you set up. We're not going to run it yet necessarily. Maybe one vehicle just for the lols. So you are only picking up waste. And you are dropping off steel. This one, you are dropping off waste and you are picking up steel, which is the opposite to what we normally do with these things. Where did I build the depot? Over there. So we're going to do this. Buy. And you are going to go... Whoops, I did not name you. Mixed. Shepshed. Put it 1 for now. I did Shed again. If you live in Shepshed, or Shepshed, however you say it, I'm so sorry for the way I'm disrespecting your town name. I promise you it's unintentional. Cool. We've got people travelling around there. There are people waiting to head to the station, which is nice. If I check this now. Yeah. Even this now, 8%. That's pretty good. Loddon, Middlewich, Paynton, Gateshead. It's working. It's working. Oh, I need to set up the timetable for that line. Lines. This. I got told off recently as well for not having a list of all my mods. I apologise for that, but it's not the easiest thing to do, retrospectively adding in all of your mods when you've got over, I think I've got like 400 now. Something stupid like that. A ridiculous number of mods and assets and things added, and it's not as easy as just, you know, go and add a list of all of those. And even just the specific ones people want. Sometimes people ask me about specific ones and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Right, what are we bringing up to here? Middlewich, nothing. So that's the annoying thing with the flat wagons right now, is there's nothing we can bring to here. Which means, is it almost worth it? I mean, yeah, of course it's worth it. We've got money right now for another train, I believe. So we'll get that added. Yep, nice. And then from Paynton, here, we're going to add another Paynton, first and foremost. And you are going to come in track 2 with 1 and 3. Nice. So, first of all, you're going to come up to Loddon. You're then going to come to the cargo there. And for now, you're just going to come to Shepshed. Is there anything we're dropping off at Loddon even? No. We are potentially picking up steel. I feel like this is a wasted journey a little bit, but it is what it is. I've got to sort all this out now. So at Loddon, yeah, come in on any of these. That's fine. Coming out here though, Loddon cargo. First of all, you are doing no loading or unloading of any kind. Track 1 with 2. And then on the way back, track 3 with 2. I need to rename all these as well. That's something else I've just noticed. And then at Shepshed, oh, these as well. You can do what you like. At Shepshed, yeah, go where you like. And at... keep interrupting myself. So at Shepshed, you are dropping off... yeah, this is going to be the interesting one. You can't even carry waste, actually, so that's problematic. You're going to be dropping off construction materials and you're going to be loading steel. At Loddon, do whatever right now. And then at Paynton, technically you're just unloading steel again for the tool factory. Actually, no, there is no tool. Yeah, so you are... I mean, I could just leave it as it was. And then Loddon, yeah, and then Paynton, yeah. Alright. Frequency of 23, so it's only a minute worse than it was a minute ago, which is actually okay. Let's rename these while I remember as well. So you are Shepshed Head Shunt. What am I doing for time? 33 minutes already. You are Shepshed Goods Yard. This should just be Shepshed, yep. Over at Loddon, you are Loddon Goods Yard. And then this one is Loddon Head Shunt. And then Middlewich is the other one. All the way up here. Middlewich Goods Yard. And yeah, again, we could bring steel back from here. But right now there's no... well, there's oil sand there. Oil sand can be carried on the flat train, can't it? Is that a thing? Did I see that? Yeah. But then we have got a hopper train, potentially, that can come down here as well. I think the next thing I need to do is extend the van train, which does already come through here, which is fine. So at Paynton, yeah, you're at 5 right now with, I'm assuming, 4 and 6. I'm just going to do that. And then out of Paynton, you are going to come to Loddon. And then there. And then Shepshed. And then there. And then Middlewich. And then back down again. So, are you picking up anything from here? Technically right now, no, you're not. So we can skip Shepshed on the way back. Can we skip... Actually, can you carry... No, you can't carry waste. What carries waste? We'd have to have a dedicated train for that, I think. Maybe. See, hang on. Oh, thought my game crashed then. You don't even pick up anything from here. That's going to be slightly worrying. Can you pick up paper? No. You have literally nothing that you can bring back down. Which makes me think I don't want to do this. Oh, you can pick up tools, actually, on the way back. If we connect that up. So, after Middlewich, you are going to stop back here at Shepshed. And then skip Loddon. And just head straight back down to Paynton. Did I do Paynton the second time? No. Alright, so this Paynton, you're going to come in on 2 with 1 and 3. Do you drop off tools? No. You're going to pick up tools, though. Do you drop off anything here? No. Interesting. So, this Paynton, you're no longer picking up tools, but you're dropping off goods, which is fine. Loddon Goods Yard. Get this sorted. So you are, just for differentiation, we'll say you're coming in on 2. And you are dropping off machines and goods, primarily. So we'll take those 3 off. And then in the head shunt here, you are coming in on track 1. That's fine. We'll have 2 as the backup and no loading, no unloading. Then at Shepshed, we'll move your default one there. And you are dropping off food. Just food. And then at this head shunt, I think you're the first train to use this head shunt as well, which is quite exciting. Track 1 with 2. Where's the problem? You can't get across. That's fine. We can fix... No, you can get across. Can't you? We can fix it either way. You actually can't get across, but we will fix that. Like that. And then at Middlewich, you are dropping off machines and food. Machines and food. And again, platform whatever you like. Shepshed head shunt over here. You are coming in on track 3 with 2. No loading, no unloading. And then this time you are picking up tools. Right, so the problem was you can't get into this one. So I'm hoping that's not cutting it, is it? Part of the problem is it's trying to come out this way, I think. If I could just squeeze one in over here even, that would be fine. That's actually a bigger pain than I thought. There would be perfect. If I could connect it to this and have it basically be parallel tracks, but it's not going to work. What if I did it like this? Nope, that's also not going to work. Oh boy. Here? Bring it over. Oh, there. And you're still not happy. I think it's because that needs to be double slip. There we go. That's very messy, mind, but it does now work. So there's that at least. Right. I've already forgotten half of what I'm doing. So, you, flat, are you dropping off steel here now? What are you? Number 14. Shepshed. You're not, but now you are. So we need to get steel down to this and tools back. So let's get this hooked up. There to there. And this and this and this. So you, at the first one, you're picking up steel. You're dropping off tools. And then this one, you are dropping off steel and you're picking up tools. Correct? Correct. You are Shepshed mixed. Shepshed 2. I'm already thinking I've wasted money on Shepshed 1, but never mind. Again, we'll just buy one vehicle on this for now, just so that it is actually up and running. So that should, if I was to play this now, we should see steel is coming down this way, eventually. Maybe. I need to find a railway wagon that carries waste. Let me look at that quickly. A bit of investigating. Waste, waste, waste. Okay. You carry waste. Interesting. So the hopper wagons are the ones that are needed for this. That's very interesting, actually. Didn't think it would be that, but there we go. Next. Basically, we need to connect everything up. There's no point prioritizing right now. We should just do everything, right? So machines down here. If I was to do it, I guess I could do it here. But then we're actually losing waste if I did that. They're literally the buildings that produce waste, which are the ones I need to focus on. So I think what I'm actually going to do is build it maybe off of this one. That covers quite a lot of town. And then for this one, we'll do it here. I think these ones are connected, it's just not showing up. Yeah, because it's not showing if I do it there either. So that one, we will build it as close to this side as possible. Like that. The reason we're doing it like so... Oh, we need to build a truck stop over here as well. Oh man, where's a good place for this? Technically anywhere over here, because it's all connected to the same place. The bus uses that road though, and I don't want it to get clogged. Maybe over here? Let's get the money rolling in again, because we're going to need it. I think it is going to have to be over here. Like that. Sure. Right, you to you. You are goods. But we're going to call you Mixed Loddon 1. So at this end of things, apologies if you can hear the fan blowing in the microphone, by the way. I turned it up from the last episode because it was getting really hot. You're picking up goods, you're dropping off waste, and then this one, you are dropping off goods and you're picking up waste. So you're ready to go. We can get a vehicle on you. Again, I don't actually know if this is even going to work right now. While my vehicles are reconfiguring themselves, we're going to have all sorts of money issues, I imagine. Come on. Mixed Loddon 1. And then... and you are machines. So before I even forget that, I'm going to do it now. Pick up machines, drop off waste. Drop off machines. Pick up waste. Oops. Like so. And you are Mixed Loddon 2. And right now we do have the money for the truck. Mixed Loddon 2. Any sign at all that you're being supplied? Yeah, one lot of goods. Okay, so we know that that's working at least. Let's just check the van train is dropping off machines here as well. So you are number 14. Yeah, machines and goods. I'm pretty certain you're picking up machines. Well, it says you're carrying machines, so I guess so. Alrighty. You will eventually be picking up steel, or the flatbed will be picking up steel from here. Yeah, I think we just extend the hopper train then, and we make sure it's picking up waste along the way too. I think that's the best way to go about this now. So you technically can already supply food and stuff, right? To this town. Is that even the case? Yes. And construction materials. Well, that's very good news. That makes my life a little bit easier at least. This is mail then. It's actually only mail stuff that needs... because you're supplying waste over here. We don't quite reach though. So maybe just for safety, we build a stop there. Oh, you don't need to be 3. 2 is enough. So we'll remove you. There we go. That's a really short truck route. It's almost completely pointless. But we'll do it. I don't even know what is over here. Construction materials mainly. Technically mail as well. How far does it reach down this way? So we'll actually have to build one down here too. We might as well build it on this road then. Like this. Okay, so the first one. You are Mixed Shepshed 3. And you were construction materials, weren't you? So we'll get that set up now. Load construction materials, unload waste. And then this one, unload construction materials and load waste. I hate the misclicks. There we go. And we'll get you running. Just need the money to come in. Please and thank you. Yeah, when it drops that low, that's when I start worrying. Have I messed up? Might have to just sit and wait for it to level out a little bit before I record the next episode after this one. It dives a lot, but then it does recover. That was not a recover. Oh dear. Hang on. Can I repurpose a vehicle from somewhere else? I think by the time they actually drove over here, it's not worth it. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? Wow, this line's busy now. Yeah, that's doing alright. See, worst case scenario, he says, as he realises there is actually enough money now. Did I do one for... Wait, hang on. You've not been set up yet, have you? No. So that was correct. Okay. And then this line is food. I don't think food leads to waste, but it's good to have it anyway. So you are mixed Shepshed 4. So Shepshed's now very busy. And set all this up, and then load, food, unload, waste. Oops. Unload, food, load, waste. And then again, get a vehicle on this. Number 4. And then finally, yeah, this one's going to be interesting. Because everything is actually down at this end of town. So I could just pop you like here. And you basically do cover everything. As for this side of things, you're not quite going to fit there, are you? I could come out this way. If I build it over there, so that's actually really annoying that you don't quite reach to that. But, hang on, if I was to... Okay, hang on. Passenger building maybe instead. What is it trying to do? It's trying to build it on this side, I think. That's doing the same thing. You heard the music going like out of key and stuff there as well. It does not like it. Damn, I was going to put another connection in and try and get this to connect so I didn't have to build it through a truck route, but it looks like I'm going to have to build it through a truck route. So in that case, I might as well build this out on this side. And then for this, we're going to build that like that. Now this is going to be interesting. Let's have a look at this. So you can carry oil, sand, fuel, and sand. So that's perfect. We just need a flatbed, in which case this needs to be extended one like this and then reduced one like this. Okay. You. To you. You're going to be carrying machines. But we'll do the mixed again. So mixed. Middlewich 1. Yep. So we'll do machines first, because that's first on the list there. Whoops. So you're going to be loading machines, unloading waste. You are going to be unloading machines and loading waste. Cool. So you're now set up and ready. Don't know why I closed that window then. You to you. You're going to be doing exactly the same thing, but you're going to be doing it with food. Unload food, load waste. There we are, and then mixed Middlewich 2. So you're now ready to go, and then this one to this one. And you're going to be carrying here oil sand. And you're going to be unloading fuel and sand. And then this one, you're going to be unloading oil sand. That is oil sand, isn't it? Yep. And you're going to be loading fuel and sand. And you are mixed. Middlewich 3. Oops, sorry. Just whacked my microphone. So we want 2 of these. One of which is going on Middlewich 1. One of which is going on Middlewich 2. And then we need one of these. And you are going on Middlewich 3. Right, unpause. Let's see if anything is coming over. Food. Excellent. Does that mean then that Shepshed also has food? Yes. Whew. Does Loddon have anything coming in? Still just goods. I think one of the problems is we're not producing enough machines. Because I'm sure that the van train here is loading machines. Scarborough to Paynton. Well, first of all, you need renaming because you're now Scarborough to Middlewich. Could also be the frequency. The frequency is shocking right now. Manage line at Toaster, heading south. You do load machines. So there is no reason why we shouldn't be seeing machines, and we are. Machines. Still not here, which is a bit concerning. I'm sure I set this up correctly. Machines to here. You carry machines, yes? Load machines, unload waste. Unload machines, load waste. That's a strange one. It's just goods. But what can you do? Okay, final thing. We need to get oil sand up to here. And then we need to bring sand back. We also need to pick up waste from all of these places. So where's the hopper train that I'm looking for? Hopper Toaster to Paynton. Yep. And at Paynton, in fact, you don't even go to Paynton right now. You stop at Gateshead, don't you? Yes, you do. So after Gateshead, first of all of these places, I also want you picking up waste. Blackburn, pick up waste. Gateshead, you pick up waste. And so after this one, number 5, I'm going to pause again for this. First thing you do is you come down to Paynton. And you are coming into track, we'll say 6. And we'll have 5 and 4 there. And here in particular, you are still loading waste. There's nothing else here that we need to drop off, is there? No. Then you come up to Loddon. And I'm going to do the platforms as I go along here now. So we say 3. And here you are also just loading waste into the head shunt. Track 1 is fine. And then 2, yep. No loading, no unloading. And then this is the interesting bit. Now you come across to Shepshed. And here you are unloading all of that waste. And you're not loading anything else here as far as I'm concerned. Nope. Good. 2 and 3 into the head shunt, which is platform, yep, 1 is fine, 2 is the backup, no loading, no unloading, and then up to Middlewich, where you are dropping off oil sand and you are picking up sand and waste. Maybe one day we'll be dropping off iron ore and coal here as well, but I think that is almost a dedicated line. They're bulk goods for sure. Right, back to Shepshed here. And you are coming into 3 with 2. No loading, no unloading. Back to the goods yard here, where you are dropping off waste again. Any of these. And then back to Loddon. In fact, Loddon... No, we skipped Loddon now. Now it's back to Painton. Where you are coming in on... I guess... 1 is fine, actually. 2 and 3. I don't even know what you're doing here. Picking up waste, maybe? No? No, nothing. Really. Can you carry fuel? No. So I'm just going to say nothing. You're just stopping here right now for the sake of it. And then back up to Gateshead, where you are dropping off some of that lovely sand that you've just been carrying, hopefully. So I'll say unload. Whoops. Sand. Okay. And then back into the head shunt, and then away you go. So your frequency is now 36 minutes, which is also terrible. Where are the other hopper trains? Toast to the halt whistle. Yeah, this one as well. I want to make sure. So at Toaster... So first of all, at halt whistle, you are also picking up waste. And then at Nailsworth, you are also picking up waste. And then at Rugeley, you are picking up waste. And then at Toaster, you are dropping off waste so that it can be collected. And I think... Yeah, those are the only hopper trains that we have running through here. So really right now, it's only Halt Whistle, Nailsworth, Rugeley, Toaster, Blackburn, Gateshead, Painton, Loddon, Shepshed and Middlewich that could be supplying this. But I feel like right now it's not going to come up with anything, which is kind of disappointing. Something else I suppose I should check with these is that they are picking up waste. Yeah. That's just going to be my rule of thumb now, I think, is every single one of these pick up waste. Yeah. And then we got to try and get that waste down here. But, I mean, let's see if I've even got the line set up. Are you being supplied? Yes, you're being supplied by Nailsworth of all places. So that's coming from a very long way away. I don't think there are any other oil sand. Ah, there's that one. That could be a good one just to get this jump started. If I was to join that to that, we could get that oil sand in here as well. Yeah, is it worth it? Oh, we have machines. That's good. Does that mean that Loddon has machines now? Yes. Fantastic. You are connected, yes? And again, you are picking up waste. Yep. From Shepshed Central. And I've got to make sure that the hopper train is actually dropping off waste at number 9. Yeah, you're dropping off. So I think it's just time now. Time and also frequency possibly is causing issues. 2 waste for 1 steel, so the conversion rate is shocking. But if we can make it work, great. Are you being supplied? You are actually being supplied. We know this one's being supplied. Do I connect that up just so that there is something definitely at this end? I don't know. I feel like you will be bringing stuff up. I think it's just buying more trains now. We could have done a dedicated train that carried everything coming up here, but I kind of like what I've got here. You need more vehicles. I can't afford more vehicles. I also can't afford to extend that, so we're kind of stuck with that. You've got sand heading towards Paynton. Why have you got sand heading to Paynton? There's no sand needed over here. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't understand why it does that. Did I forget to say pick up on the way back or something? So the second time you come through is number 15. It's because I forgot to say pick up on the way back. I think that's why. And then coming down, number 5, you don't need to pick up sand. So we're going to turn that off. Okay, and now, it still says Paynton, but it should switch eventually. Are you still being supplied? Yep, 200 from Nailsworth. Cool, cool. You're now doing what you're supposed to be doing. I think everything's good. So I can... Oh! I'm not quite ready to settle down yet. One more thing. I also need to rename these lines. That's one thing. So you are now Toaster to Middlewich. There. And the other one, which is over here, you are Scarborough to Shepshed. Timetabling was the thing I was going to say. So I now need to find Scarborough to Shepshed. You are no longer unbunching massively here. We're going to do a 5-minute unbunch, but your main one, no timetable there. Your main one now is here, 10 minutes, and then back at Paynton we'll do another 5 just to make sure. Blackburn 10, no. You are no timetable there. The big one is Toaster. We'll do another 10 because you've got the capacity for it. Same here. We won't do it at Stowmarket because Stowmarket is so chock-a-block right now. Scarborough to Middlewich. So Scarborough's fine. Toaster here. That's actually fine. Paynton. So that one can also be a 5. And then Middlewich can be a 10. Back to Paynton, which is there. You can be a 5. And then Toaster, again, can be a 5. And then the other Middlewich, this one. Oh no, you're passenger. Where's the other Middlewich one? There. So yeah, Gateshead, no. Paynton, yes. You can just be a 5. And then Middlewich can be a 10. Whoops. That's always the danger of doing this, you see, is it breaks after a while. Toaster to Middlewich, wasn't it? And then Paynton. 5. Okay. I think there is a very, very good reason that I've missed as to why this is not working. You're connected to that. You're connected to that. In theory... The other, I guess, thing I needed to check was, do we have... So actually, this train here, you, I think, can also, I believe, carry waste from Middleton. Yeah, back to Toaster and drop it off. Close that, close that. Do you actually drop off in town, though? I don't think we have any vehicles that drop off in town. So I think here, again, we're relying on stuff There aren't many buildings that produce waste. That's the other problem. These are connected up though. So, you never know. If that starts kicking in. Well, I was going to check with these lines. So like, why's that got? Oh, mixed. That's why. So over here, are you picking up waste? Yeah. And over here, are you dropping off waste? Yeah. But are you picking up and dropping off from the right spot? Again, yeah, looks like you are. This one is building here. We've also got mail being produced again. And in fact, the station here is connected to that, where it's being produced. So this hopper train out of Rugeley, heading towards, that's the wrong direction, heading towards, yeah, there's no reason why you can't be carrying waste other than we just don't have enough waste being produced, which is very well likely to be the cause. Alrighty, I'm gonna let this run for a bit, I think. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the clock progressing again. I just want to keep an eye on things and make sure that we're not going to plunge into debt. Do we have any exciting new locomotives to use? Yes, we have these. What are these? Are these passenger locos? Oh, these are Dukes. Yeah, these are for express passengers. Okay. There's potential then to start running express passenger services. Maybe starting down at Holtwhistle, running all the way up to Scarborough non-stop. Because I don't... Oh, we could stop at Cockerhead. But maybe running to Scarborough non-stop. And then from Scarborough down to Toaster non-stop. And then Toaster down to Paignton non-stop. And see if we start getting more passenger movements going on. That could be an expensive mistake if that goes wrong though. So I might have to keep those locos reserved for something else. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that we're not going to go bankrupt. And I will report back in the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you're enjoying the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Like I said, it really helps me out. Very much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And until next time, from this very bustly industrial side of things now, with some passenger trains thrown in for good measure, I will see you soon.